Hello again, everyone. Hope you are well on a Friday evening. Yes, it's Friday and we have made it. I wanted to talk about a couple of different things this video. One is, are the authorities about to play hardball? And I believe they're about to. And a little side note here is the Super Bowl. Now, the Super Bowl is this weekend, this Sunday. It's the Super Bowl in jeopardy of getting blockaded. Might happen. I'll talk about that in a second, in a few minutes. First, the Premier of Ontario, Canada, says that Ottawa is quote unquote under siege and has declared a state of emergency. Yeah, it's under siege, all right, it looks like. But the freedom convoys up there have remained defiant and stand firm. It doesn't look like they're going anywhere, regardless of the threats of whatever, fines or, such, and so on. But so the Premier has declared a state of emergency. This gives authorities, he says this gives authorities more tools to stop the quote unquote illegal occupation of Ottawa. This threatens fines up to $100,000 and up to a year in jail. But like I said, it doesn't look like anything has changed, at least so far from what I can tell and read and look on the live feeds and such. So the Premier or some of the authorities also said, the Premier said this, everything is on the table to end these blockades. Now you have a situation going on in several different areas. You've got Ottawa, of course, still being occupied, as you can put it. Also, the blockade of that big bridge that connects the Ambassador Bridge that connects Windsor and Detroit. That sucker is just stopped up. It's blocked. Nothing's coming either way on that thing. It's still blocked, and a judge today or this morning declared, ruled that that's got to come to an end as well, and gave a deadline of like a certain time. That's already passed. Nothing's changed. They're still standing firm, and it looks like the convoys are actually growing, especially on that border, and so. They are threatening arrests, that the police can come and start arresting these folks. Now, it looks like right now they don't have enough manpower to do that. So I would think behind the scenes they're working on a way to get more force in there and try to remove. That'll be interesting. I don't know how that's going to look, but I believe hardball is coming. He said, no, everything is on the table. And then this part where he says this enables more tools to be used. What is that? Water cannons? Is that the sound waves? Those that can be really harmful, especially to eardrums. So they're going to break those out. The military uses those. We'll see. But so the judge declared that this got to come to an end. Nothing's changed yet. They're also talking about the United States convoy starting up possibly this weekend. Now, I've heard March 1st all over the place, but there are rumors and chatter that it's going to start this weekend and possibly even try to disrupt the Super Bowl that's this coming Sunday near Los Angeles. Now, can you imagine? I mean, can you imagine what that would look like? What a way to start it off, to kick it off. But the media is vilifying the convoy people, the truckers, the people supporting them. Of course, the police are getting more and more aggressive. But this is what happens. This is what happens when you suppress and you put illegal mandates on the citizenry. After a while, they're going to have pushback. And that's what you're seeing. You're seeing it in Canada. You might start seeing it here more in the United States. You're seeing it in Australia. Canberra, I think, is the name of the place. They're having big gatherings there. You know, so you haven't seen large gatherings in Australia yet, but I think that's about to change. We'll see. But the Super Bowl, I mean, personally, I don't care. I hadn't really watched the Super Bowl in quite a number of years now. Many of you know I'm a college football nutcase. You know, I watch that. But when it comes to pro ball, man, nah, I really don't care. I really don't care. I'd rather watch high school. I'd rather watch Little League. I'd rather watch high school or college. To me, it's the more pure form of the sport than pro. But I digress. But again, I don't really care if it disrupts the Super Bowl. I would watch that. I'd rather watch that than the actual game. You know, so it could be an interesting weekend. So also, I got to mention this all over Twitter. I don't know if you've heard this, but there was a police officer that visited a private home, a private residence. Ontario Provincial Police visited. I'm going to link this in the description. You'll see this video in the description of this video. But a police officer visited this lady. I guess she videoed it, but the police officer come to her door and gave her information. Said she was just giving her information about peaceful protesting. And then admitted that the police are monitoring Facebook groups that are talking about about protesting. So basically, the police officer's argument was that we're just passing out information to educate everybody on peaceful protesting. But then she did admit that they were watching online, and so this homeowner apparently made a comment about in a Facebook group supporting the protesters and the truckers who are blockading everything. So, I mean, this police officer looks like she's about 5'2". I mean, but still a police officer is coming to a private home and admitting that Facebook groups are being monitored, which we kind of know that already, but to go to the home and ring a doorbell, I mean, think about that. And I know that's Canada, Ontario, but I don't know about y'all. I don't know where y'all live, but that wouldn't go over so well in my neighborhood. I'm telling you what, there would be an incident. I ain't saying it would be me, but there are people in my neighborhood that we would have a problem, to say the least. Yeah, share your thoughts on that one. Like I said, I'm going to link it in the video. You'll see it. But strange times. This world is upside down. And I believe it's biblical. I really do. You know, I'm not a Bible scholar, and I don't know, you know, you hear people talking about the rapture's coming and this is coming. We're in end of days. I really don't know. You know, we should be ready. As Christians, we should be ready at any time because we really don't know the day or the hour, right? We can know the signs, of course, and we got a lot of them. But to know for sure when, we don't really. But I know one thing. I'm going to read this verse from Romans 12:2, and it says, "Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, his good, pleasing, and perfect will." Do not conform to the patterns of this world. Patterns of this world, like I said, we're in a bizarro, twilight zone kind of world. I don't know. Not going anywhere. I don't think it's changing. Got all kind of stuff going on around this earth. A lot of chatter going on overseas as well today too. I guess that's going to be another video, but we got to watch that one too. That situation this weekend. But see how the Super Bowl goes Sunday, huh? So share your thoughts again. God bless you. I will see you soon.